Hello everybody and welcome back to another review. This is a bit of an old one too. I make reviews on old stuff. Why not? I'm trying to play catch up. I don't care. I'll review whatever I can get my hands on. We have Shin, Hati, ARCANA release. I don't know. There's a little read up on her. Shin Hati is adept at lightsaber combat, a skill she uses as Balin Skull's eager apprentice in mercenary work for Morgan Elsbeth, the former magistrate of Calodan, whatever that is. So, yeah, I got it for the cheap price of $7.49 at Target. I know a lot of Targets, they had so many. So from $24 to $7, that's a bargain. And I like the character for the most part. They didn't really develop Balin Skull either. But they were the only two characters that I was really interested in from the Ahsoka show. And there's some nice arts there on the side. And a lot of people just fell in love with the actors and the character, a bunch of simps. But no, I just simply thought she had a cool design, and I think that, again, those two characters were the most interesting ones out of the Ahsoka show. Ahsoka was just kind of bland and boring. Sabine was just an idiot that did things selfishly, and everybody forgave her for no reason. And Ayla Sakura or whatever, the green bitches. She was okay. A lot of people just also kind of simped for her. So, out of all the characters, Shin, Hati, and Balin Skull were the better ones in my opinion. And I feel like they still had to develop them a lot more than what we saw. I don't think we'll be able to get more development out of him since the actor, unfortunately, has passed away, and he's a very great actor. He did a lot of great work as the Punisher. He was Firefly for one of the G.I. Joe movies. I think he did fantastic in that role. Yeah, just overall a great actor, but yeah, unfortunately, he passed away, I think soon after Ahsoka released, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, rant over. Let's see what we got here with this one. I know this one is a re-release essentially, but with the cloak. That's about as much as I know of this figure. I know the proportions. People were also complaining that she's too tall or too big, and I know people have done the modding of changing out the legs and whatnot. I'm not gonna do it because I don't really care. I will say the head sculpt for her is not as good. I'm not gonna lie. If we can look at the art here from this angle, she's kind of looking off that angle there. Yeah, it just doesn't kind of look like her. I'm not even in frame. Like, I can see it, but I don't see it at the same time. It's just, she just seems more chubby at the cheeks when she's not supposed to be, and her nose seems a little different sculpt-wise from the actress. Her eyes are also just kind of staring out at you. Yeah, not the greatest head sculpt, honestly, which is kind of a shame. Yeah, I think this release just came with the hoodie, or not the hoodie, the cloak or the hood, whatever you want to call it, and it lays there pretty okay for the most part. I always struggle dealing with soft goods, but there it is. It's a nice sort of brownish cloak, and there's a helicopter on the back. Yeah, face sculpt wise, like I said, I don't think it looks 100% like her, maybe on some angles, but yeah, The hair is also just kind of flat. I mean, you have great sculpting, and it would have been cool if they um, added some sort of wash to it to bring out some of the details. But yeah, other than that, it's just kind of bland. The arms can go out about that much. I might as well go to articulation with the cloak on. She can look up about that much, down about that much, and look side to side, and then pivot her head. Arms go out about that much. She does have butterfly joints in there, very limited movement, and then you have single jointed arms, bending about that much. Both hands are vertical hinges. You have a lower torso rotation in there, which functions pretty cool, you know. Can crunch forward about that much, and back not so much. No upper thigh cut, but that was because apparently Black Series trying this new method of having the rotation at the hip. So there should be plenty of room to move the hip around in there, as you can see there. So she can kick out about that much. That's pretty good. And then she can kick forward about that much. This is gonna look all wonky. I may go in there and cut a few slits along maybe this here, and for it to just sort of move out of the way. Because yeah, instead of bringing all of this forward, why not just part of it? Knees, single jointed knees go back about that much, and then you do have a swivel in there, and then you can feet back forward, and yeah, ankle pivot. And look at them shoes. She is styling in the Star Wars universe. Look at them shoes there. The shin guards have some nice sort of silver paint over them. That's pretty cool, honestly. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Wish they would have added some more. Yeah, we see some more on the silver bits here, but yeah, wish they had more of a wash overall. You have a torso there. You have these arm guards here with some buttons, some nice sort of button details. Again, more of that sort of silver wash. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to call it. Like wearing, like wear and tear. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You have the back there. Pretty cool. That was also cool. These characters were cool just because they were sort of like knights, like actual knights. They looked like knights, so that was pretty cool. Oh, I forgot to mention, she also has a lightsaber. I kind of forgot that she wields a lightsaber, but there it is. Nice silver paint. I mean, I don't really... Over time, I just feel like lightsaber designs aren't as unique anymore, and this is one of those examples, which is a bit unfortunate, but they got it right this time. It's a more orangey sort of color. I think that's why they did so many re-releases, because they were like, we need an actual orange one rather than red, because I think that was first release. Came with the red lightsaber rather than orange. You do have storage for it here. I honestly don't ever like the storage on any of the lightsaber wielding, because it's just a little hook there, like sometimes it doesn't even lay flat on the person as such. So she's gonna hold her lightsaber, and yeah, man, that's the biggest peg I've seen on a lightsaber. There we go. And it is very flimsy, and that kind of sucks, but that's to be expected at this point. Hold your lightsaber, woman. There we go. She can now kill Sabine. Oh, never mind. She can only wound Sabine by stabbing her through her stomach or her chest, whatever it was. And she's still alive, so that's stupid too. Yeah, the whole show was just a disaster. But yeah, these were the only two characters that kind of interested or piqued my interest. Yeah, there we have it. There is Shin Hati. Pretty okay looking figure. Again, the face isn't all there, so that's a bit unfortunate. And my hair is all over the place. But yeah, that does it for this quick review. I almost knocked over the camera, but that does it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in a future video. This might be the last Black Series review for a good while until something actually interesting comes out.